Hello everyone, this is Jerome Cuson, your instructor for the class, and every week what I'm going to be doing is creating short videos, and these videos are not necessarily going to be just of me talking, as you can see, but I'm going to be showing you some screenshots, maybe some PowerPoints at certain points throughout the semester, but what I wanted to do in this first week is to just show you the very basics of managing this course and kind of introducing you to how you get to different places. So one of the things that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get to a page like this, myufm.memphis.edu, as you can see up here, and then you're going to see some tabs up here. Now you're going to notice that you see a tab page called Faculty. Now yours is going to say Student, but so what you want to do is you want to click on that, and then it's going to take you to the next page. And what you want to do is you want to scroll down, and you want to click on this. This says eCourseWare. eCourseWare is our learning management system. So you want to click on this, and then it is going to take you to a page that looks something like this. Okay? Now, every one of these pages is going to look different depending on your course schedule. Because I am an English instructor, that is why you will notice when I click on these 9 digits up here, it kind of looks like a telephone keypad. But you click on this, and you are going to see all of your courses listed. Now, of course, I'm an English professor, so all of mine are going to be English, but some of you are going to have math, history, what have you. Now, the other way that you could get there is you can also scroll down a little bit, and you can also see that your classes are listed here. Now, I'm going to be recording one video per week that is going to get posted to all 3 classes. As you can see, I have 3 English 1010 courses, E02, E07, and 036. Okay? All 3 of these classes look the same, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on one of them and just show you how to kind of navigate through that course. So I'm going to pick E02. If you are in the E07, E0 or 0336, please make sure you click on that one. But I'm going to click on E02. Okay, so I'm going to click on that, and it's going to take me to that page. Now, the headers that you see up here, these are going to be different, but it doesn't really matter. You're going to see that it says English 1010 E02 or E07 or 36. So you'll scroll down, and you will see the pre-semester email, the email that I sent to you last Saturday. That is, you will see all of the announcements as it gets updated. They will be posted into this section on the left here. And then in the right, you are going to see different upcoming events. These upcoming events are going to tell you about when various assignments are due. They are also going to tell you when things are available as well. Okay? So we're going to scroll back up here. And the best way to get to anything associated with this course is to click on Content. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on Content. And then I'm going to go to this page. Okay? Now, I have to be honest and saying that I'm not a huge fan of eCourseWare, which is Desire to Learn, as a learning management system. I think it can be very difficult and cumbersome. So I'm going to try to do this the easiest way I know how. So what I'm going to do first, I think the first thing any of you should do is click on Semester Overview. Okay, this is the introduction to our course. All of these tabs, Course Overview, Course Syllabus, Weekly Schedule and Due Dates, Meet the Course Instructor, How to Be Successful in this Course, Grading Processes for Discussion Boards, Journal Entries, and One-Pagers. I combined this all into one document, and this was sent to you in the first email that I sent to the class. If for some reason you do not have that attachment, or if you lose access to it for whatever reason, then you want to make sure that you read over all of this material, preferably before you begin the course, but definitely on the first day. You want to read through all of this material. Now, the syllabus is, of course, going to be the longest document. Many of these documents that you see, including the overview, meeting the course instructor, those documents are going to be relatively short. But the one that you want to spend the most time on, of course, is the syllabus. And you'll want to keep in mind the schedule and dates, but this is something that you're going to want to enter into your calendar on your phones or through Google or what have you. But definitely enter this schedule and these due dates into your class. So bad ideas about writing. This is a very, very important document within the context of this course because this is our textbook. So what you want to do is you want to click on bad ideas about writing, and I'm going to show this to you what it looks like. So I'm going to scroll down here, and then you're going to see what the cover of Bad Ideas About Writing looks like. So this is exactly what the cover looks like. Bad Ideas About Writing, edited by Cheryl E. Ball and Drew M. Lowe. You have access to this in perpetuity for the rest of the course. What I would strongly recommend that you do, whether you have a computer, a tablet, or a phone, is I would recommend that you download it. So you want to do this, you'll click on this arrow, and then you will click on download. Okay, and that will be extremely helpful for you as you move on through the rest of this course. Is anytime that you see a reading, try and download it directly onto your phone, onto your laptop, onto your tablet, because this way, when you do that, you will be able to access it offline. Okay? And as you can see, I clicked on download, so what I can do is I can click on it, and you will see that I have downloaded it, and it will be as a PDF. Okay, so that is how we get access to our textbook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back a couple of screens here, and I'm going to go and show you week 1. So I want to point out here on the left side here, each week of the semester is shown, and you're going to see a couple different dates though. So let's just go to week 1. Okay, week 1 you see is 8/17 through 8/23. Okay, and this will show you when it begins on August the 17th. Okay, so one of the important things that you want to keep in mind is that you will have access to at least 2 weeks at a time, because you'll notice here week 1 begins August 17th, week 2 also begins on August 17th. Now, not all of the material in week 2 is due on August 17th, but I want to give all students access to at least 2 weeks of the course at a given time. So what we're going to do is we are going to click on week 1 of the semester. Now, a lot of this information is redundant. You want to complete all of these activities that you see right here, these 5 listed activities. Please make sure that you do those on a weekly basis. You want to make sure that you are keeping up. I will also be sending these activities in the order in which I want them completed in an email and an announcement on a weekly basis. So you will see this repeated a couple of times. But I'm going to scroll down here. So English 1010, this is our week 1 meeting. Depending on when our class meets, you are going to want to click on this as soon as possible so that you understand how to access the meeting. And generally what you're going to do is you are going to read through this, read all of your materials so that you understand when you are clicking on this and at the appropriate time. I cannot enter the meeting room until the meeting has started. So for English E02, they are going to have a meeting on August 17th at 6:30. Depending on when your class is, you will have a different meeting time. So make sure that you check up on that as soon as possible. So if you are in E07, then your meeting time is going to be at 11:30. And E036, your meeting time is at 2:30. So please keep that in mind. And as you can see here, you can access all of these different materials. This PowerPoint is going to be updated to say fall 2020 by the time we get to Monday the 17th. You will also have your readings, how to mark a book. Again, I would recommend that you download these readings. And then you're going to have your assignments, and all you have to do for the discussion board is you'll click on it and you'll get access to it. Let's click on that real quick here, and you'll scroll down. You want to make sure that you read everything very carefully as you go through, and then you will start a new thread and you will start your first post. Remember, for the discussion board, your initial posts should always be 200 to 250 words, and then you'll have to respond to 2 of your peers in 100 to 150 words. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to scroll back and show you the other two assignments. So again, you have a reading, the wrong way to teach grammar, and then you'll have a journal entry. Now the journal entry is a little bit different because you're gonna click on it, but you're not just gonna post something for all of your classmates to see, but you do have to post something. Here you will have, this place will be available for you to add an attachment, and that is how you will upload all of your assignments. You will upload all of your assignments to the Dropbox. Okay, if you also want a shortcut to the Dropboxes, let's say you don't want to go to content, I'm going to click on this here. You go to assessments, and then you're going to click on this, and it's going to say Dropbox. Okay, so you can scroll down here, and you will see all of the Dropboxes for this semester, all of the one-pagers, the first drafts, the final drafts, the journal entries. You can see all of that has already been put into place here. So that should make it relatively easy for you to navigate through this. Okay, but these are all going to be available. They all have the appropriate due dates. Generally, all of your assignments are due by 10 p.m. on a given day. Something else, if you want to see your grades for a class, all you have to do is click on assessments again, click on grades. Now, I'm not going to do that because then you would be able to see what everybody, you would see all the people's names and you would see grades. So I'm not going to do that. But if you want to see your grades, all you have to do is click on grades right there. If you want an easy place to see the discussion boards, you're going to click on communication, and then you are going to click on discussions, and then you will have easy access to all of the discussion boards for the semester. Okay? So if any of that is confusing to you, or if there are any issues that come up, please let me know. These are videos that I'm going to try to do on a weekly basis. There will be different content depending on what I feel is appropriate, but in this first week, I kind of wanted to just give you an idea of what to expect, as well as to have an understanding of where everything is. So if you have any trouble navigating, please make sure that you ask me, or if it is a problem that I cannot solve, you definitely need to talk to the people at the University of Memphis, the IT department, because they will probably be able to help you in some cases better than I can. So thank you very much for watching this video again. I'm going to try to keep these under 15 minutes because I know that a lot of information is coming your way this first week, and I want to try to minimize as much as possible. So thank you very much. Have a great week.